Hey, g'day, thanks for tuning in. Hope you are well. In this video, I want to share with you the emphasis on evolving yourself and being more awake and alert versus just evolving what you do and how you do things. Obviously, we're in a world right now that's slowed down. We're taking a break from all the busyness of the last many decades, and there is negative consequences to that. But at the same time, I think there's some real pluses and positives that should also be highlighted. Now, it's always been the case that leaders who are more awake and alert lead those who are not. Now, we want everyone to be as awake and alert as possible because then things are just much more easier, more effortless, more coherent, and more protected. But sometimes leaders don't take care of themselves, or there's certain influences that come in or certain reasons that come up that diminishes one's ability or stresses to be awake and alert, and that's when poor decisions are made and we create suffering and problems for ourselves and others. So we obviously want to avert that. The Beruit incident is obviously one example of this. And so the emphasis here is if we want to create or have more ability to create the future that we want, then we have to be more and more awake and alert, because then better knowledge comes to us, better possibilities, better connections, better people. And then that serves us in improving how we do things and the outcomes that we get. Now, we've noticed three major things, three obstacles that can come up and diminish your ability to be awake and alert to what's going on and what's the right decision to make. The first thing is being absorbed by problems and suffering. And this happens when we're not developing our mind. We're not strengthening our mind to be more awake and alert. And the thing about the mind, it's the most powerful thing. Nothing outside of ourselves is more powerful than our actual mind, because when we do strengthen it, make it more awake and alert, then we see better possibilities. We have a better view of things. We're able to grasp the ideas more effortlessly from that field of all possibilities, because we don't really create ideas, we just grasp them, we perceive them. The second thing that we've noticed is that there can be fear there due to a lack of right knowledge. Now, often it's the fear of a disease that kills more than the disease itself, because fear is the greatest, most powerful negative human emotion. So if you can act and feel more awake and alert and less gripped by fear, then obviously you're going to feel better, you're going to act on your hunches, you're going to follow through, and you're probably going to get more support from people around you. The third thing that we've noticed is a lack of emotional belief that everything is going to be good in the end. Because what we kind of think about and feel about most of the time, we create a belief about, which then translate into creating the destiny that we experience. So if we're obsessing or concerned about something too much, we literally enliven that in ourselves, in our environment, and we get to experience it. So the more we're able to think and feel and believe that everything will be good, will be okay, it's really a powerful leadership emotion to have to support the outcomes that you want. So the point here is the more we're able to strengthen our ability to be more awake and alert, the more likely we're able to do things in a better way and create better outcomes. Now, I want to give you an opportunity to not only focus and create the future that you want, but actually be that future that you want now through our Clear to Lead program, which is starting on the 12th in the US and 13th in Australia and New Zealand, where we're going to go more deeply into some of the key 6 principles and steps for having that Clear to Lead awareness, where you are or you do have that maximum awake, alert awareness. So all you have to do is just check out the description below. There's a link to the invite, and then just go through the steps to sign up. And I look forward to serving you there and having that most powerful awake, alert awareness to lead more effortlessly, more powerfully, and more dynamically.